All right, everybody. So it's Ayush here, and this is your small walkthrough video, or you can say introduction video to what is Kaggle and how you can use Kaggle in your data science or machine learning related tasks. Excuse me, I just went a little bit under the weather. So without wasting time, let's get into how you can create your own account and stuff and how you can get started. So this is basically my account right here on Kaggle. Uh, so what basically you can do is you can just go here to accounts, and I would have actually showed you how to make a new account and sign up and stuff, but currently I cannot do that because that goes against the policies. So like people have gotten blocked for having multiple accounts on Kaggle. So I won't be able to show you that, but I think you can get how to make an account and stuff. So you have different categories in all the sections. Let's just go to the profile. So you have basically competitions, data sets, notebooks, and discussion. These are the four categories that you have. And competitions are basically we can start from here. When you go to the compete tab, you will have competitions here. Okay. So here we have read answer correctness prediction competition. In this, you were basically given a data set by the company in which you were given different kind of data and stuff about student responses and how many answers they got correct and how many answers they got wrong on a test, and what factors were responsible for those scores and stuff like that. So excuse me. So yeah, as you can see, it is a competition, so you also have a prize money. So as you can see, it's $100,000 for read, and for Kaggle ML and DS survey, this is something that I have yet to participate in. I have to participate in this. So yeah, it has $30,000, and then yes, you have some swags, and you also have some beginner competition like Titanic machine learning disaster. So this is one of the beginner machine learning challenges that you can take part in, and these are some of the challenges that are active but I have not entered yet. uh, this is the Jane Street prediction NFL. So as you can see, NFL, NBA, and stuff like that, such big companies too, for example Manchester City. So these companies too are taking are uploading the data that they have on Kaggle, so that the people on Kaggle can participate in the competitions and help the company overall. So basically, what you're doing is you're solving the problem that the company has, just as a freelancer. Or so I can just take you to the leaderboard of Read, I guess. So this is a competition. Here you can use this button to make submit a prediction, and this is the data that you have. You will be able to see all sort of data. You have multiple CSV files and all. I'm just giving you a brief overview of how a competition looks like. These are some of the notebooks that have recently been created by the Kaggle users for this competition. These are really great source to understand some of the concepts that you didn't understand, or some particular column of the data set, or something that you didn't quite understand by the explanation that the company gave. You can always check out these notebooks, or better, you can go to the discussion forum and ask your questions, and many of your questions will be answered, such as overfitting with transformers. Overfitting is a problem that you might run into while training your models. So yeah, a few notes. You will get a few extra points that you need to know before you start working on your data and other stuff. Then this is a leaderboard, and currently you can see these top five people are in the money zone. Like, they will be awarded the money if they win. The competition is not yet over, so as you can see, a month is left before the competition gets over. Then you have gold, silver, and bronze. I will talk about the medal system more ahead in this session, and these are the rules. Basically, you will have to go to the rules. You can also create a team and participate. I usually participate solo in any of the competition because I'm still learning stuff. So I like to participate solo. So this was the competition section for you guys. So I'm pretty sure you won't be participating like in any of these big competitions, but you can always start off with Titanic machine learning from disaster. This is the very basic competition to get started with linear regression, or linear, I'm sorry, logistic regression and other stuff. Um and yes, for deep learning, you have digit recognizer, then house prices. For this, we have linear regression and stuff like that. Okay, moving on, we'll go and take a look at the data section. So the data section consists of various data sets that were uploaded by the people on Kaggle. So all these data sets that you see here are basically uploaded by Kaggle users, which they have collected. So I can take you to my own data set, I think. Uh, Yep. So as you can see, this was one of the datasets that I created for one of my small projects I was working on. So yeah, so this basically contains the top streamers on Twitch that were streaming on Twitch in the past 1 year. So as you can see, this is a CSV file which contains 1,000 entries of different streamers. Some of the names you might recognize from the table. Yeah, so basically, what people do is they can come and upload their data sets to Kaggle, which the people can upvote. As you can see, it has a bronze medal over here, and people can upvote and use this data set. So basically, it is a usability criteria, like a rating, which Kaggle gives, and these are the criteria that you need to complete to get the ratings. So the higher the usability, the more better it will be for the people to use it, the easier it will be for the people to use it. And it comes, my data set is under the public domain license, so anyone can access the data and use it. So this you can find from like a basic data set like this. You can find any sort of data set. You can come and check out the explore section. You will find movies and TV shows and US election tweets, every kind of data set that you want, trending YouTube video statistics. So if you want to predict how many um uh, how on what trending position will a video be, with considering the amount of likes and comments that the video has, or predict how many views the video will make depending upon the likes or the time that it was posted. So yeah, just one of the examples. So you can always come to the data section and check it out. Now, next and the most important part of Kaggle, and if you're using Kaggle, all the parts are also important, but notebooks is something that is actually very important. So what we are going to see is this is a notebook section, and as you can see, these are some of the notebooks that users have created just now, like a few hours ago, or uh, like recently created notebooks by different users. So this is basically like an explore page for Kaggle notebooks, and you also have an option for creating a new notebook. So I'll quickly go to my profile and show you the notebooks that I have. So these are some of the notebooks that I have over here. I can't show you everything, but I think I can. Let's show you the Twitch streamers analysis. So what this is basically, this is the basically the whole notebook which I created on Kaggle. I can edit this and show you how how a notebook looks like, and then we'll go on to create one new notebook for ourselves and see how things work. All right, so as you can see, we have our data set is ready to be used. So when you come to the notebook section, this is the interface that you'll see. On the right hand side, you will have the data that you have. My data is preloaded, but if you want more data sets or some external sources that you want to add, so just go and click on add data. Search for the kind of data set that you want. For example, if you want to see, uh, if you also want to take in consideration the YouTube videos, so you can just search trending videos on YouTube and then just click add. So basically what this will do is it will also add, along with the Twitch data, it will also add YouTube new. So you can import this data set as well. But now I'll just remove this. And this is the section where you will have your output. So many a times when you're making a model, you will have to save the model in an H5 format, or if you're using pickle, you will save it in .pkl file. So this is where you will find your model after saving, or when you're making a submission for a competition, you will have to give your submission in a CSV file. So when you give the command to CSV, your prediction or your output will show under this section. We are not making any model in this. It was just an EDA and basically linear regression, so which was not very good. So yeah, so we will see. So this is basically how what a notebook look like. So you will have these are what we call cells. So I will quickly run one and show you. So what I just did was I imported the libraries that I wanted, and as you can see, I also have my data set over here, the path for the data set. So I'm going to this and reading my data, such as this, checking what my data looks like, and so on, and checking for null values, the different data types that we have, and calling the describe method on it. And this is where the EDA parts begins. So we have the graphs that we want, and so on. So let's quickly go and try and make a new notebook and show you some few commands and things that you can go through, that you can do in this. So I will go to the notebook section, create a new notebook. Now when you click on create new notebook, it will take you directly to this. The new UI update doesn't, I am not sure where does it let you choose between scripts and notebooks, but in most cases people use notebooks, but you can also create Python scripts on it. So this is the what you get started with, basically. So you get to you get started with this. So we just run a cell. The command for run is shift enter. Uh, so we just run the cell, and yeah. So I can just go ahead and like import any kind of data. So I'll show you how to import add data. Just click on add data. Just add any data set that you want. Um, why not add just the Twitch one once again and make another notebook with the same data. It will take a bit of time, depending upon the internet and depending upon the PC specs that you have. And now our data is ready. So as you can see, we got the path. We'll just copy it. df is equal to pd dot read csv. I will give the path, and I have read the path. df dot head, and as you can see, we were able to read our data. So this is the whole data that we have. We can carry out any operation that we want on this very data set. Now you also get the option over here. You can change the name from the book, so you can name it as Twitch starter over here. And when you go in files, you can upload your own notebook, create a new notebook, download this notebook, and other stuff like that. You can change it in Python and R from over here. And yes, this was the option that I was talking about. So right now we are in a notebook, but if we want a script, that is a Python script, we can also select the script, and this will be converted into a script. Mostly we work with in data science, we work with notebook. So yeah. And when you change, your notebook is currently is in .ipynb format. When you change to R, it changes to .rmd or R markdown file. Okay, you can see other versions. Then you can move cell up, move a cell down, and as well as delete it. You can view different things, edit a thing. It is currently in dark mode. You can also change to light and other stuff like toggle line numbers, toggle output scrolling, etc. Run, you can run a cell with this. You can run all the cells, and so on and so forth. And you can also restart a session. In some cases, when you're running these notebooks for over a period of like say 3 hours or 4 hours, you might see these notebooks misbehave a little or act weird. You can always restart the session, and stop session always helps when you are training a big model and you are seeing in the beginning that your results are going very different to what you expected. So you can just stop the session over there. Add-ons, I haven't really worked with these, but you can always work with these services, and you will find docs, APIs, and feedbacks and other stuff over here. Run all here will help you run all the cells that is present in your data. And now you will see here the usage that these notebooks are having. And one very important thing that Kaggle does provide you is with the accelerator. Now we have accelerator over here, and we have GPU and TPU, which is GPU is the graphical processing unit, and I'm sorry, and TPU is the tensor processing unit. And Yeah, so when you select on GPU, I personally haven't worked with TPU as such, but I have worked with GPU, and it does like it's providing you GPUs and extra speed, and like helps you train your model faster as compared to your normal training speed that your machine will provide you. So that's always helpful when you're training a deep learning model or anything like that. Uh, I think that should be it for this one, because there was not nothing really much to discuss when it comes to Kaggle. These I told you about, and yes, I think I'm forgetting one section over here. I'll just leave this notebook over here, and yeah, this is the part now. Yes, I am also forgetting to mention the medals and stuff and these titles that we see over here. So yeah, let's go to the courses section. Courses section is something like you can always come here and learn stuff. Kaggle always provides learning stuff, so these are great courses actually that you can refer. So you have Python, Introduction to Machine Learning, Intermediate Machine Learning, and stuff like that. And to be honest, these are really helpful if you like to genuinely do these. And they have also added a number of other things like feature engineering, NLP, and stuff. So this is something that you should definitely check out, and you never know, it might help you in learning stuff. So coming to uh, when you scroll down, you will see user rankings and stuff and blog documentation. You will also see an option to host your own competition, and you will see jobs. So why do we do Kaggle? So one of the questions that people ask is why do Kaggle? So I will put this. This is my opinion on it. Yours might be something different, but this is what I feel. So Kaggle is a great place to learn, and Kaggle will help you a lot with. Firstly, it will help you a lot with most of your data needs. So any type of data set that you need will be available on Kaggle freely, so you can come and check it out. And I'll take you to my profile over here. So you will see these titles of experts and notebook master expert and discussion expert. So these are just titles that you're given. So as you can, if you have worked with HackerRank or stuff, you will see that you get stars after completing a certain level. So these are the rankings that you have. So these are the overall site-wide rankings for all of these categories. And you have actually it starts from, I think, novice to contributor. I don't know why it's not showing any competitions over here when I have submissions, but I'll check it out. So yeah, you can see as a contributor, you will start off as a novice, then you will come to contributors, then experts, then masters, and finally Kaggle grandmaster. So Kaggle grandmaster is the highest level that you can achieve on Kaggle. And people also ask whether you can use Kaggle to get jobs, and well, partially it's true, because as you can see, you have job postings on Kaggle from different places. So you can see Decathlon, you are, as you saw, GoPro, and other companies come over here and select people of Kaggle. So in most of these, you won't be selected. It's very difficult to be selected as a uh, shell niche, or so it is very difficult to be selected as an expert or someone who's just started off with Kaggle. But yes, H2O.ai is one of the companies that directly hires Kaggle grandmasters. You can Google it up. The company's name is H2O.ai, and it is a really great company. So you can check them out as well. And I think that pretty much sums it up. So I'll just quickly summarize this short video, or I don't think it was short, but whatever. So yeah, so this is the homepage. You will see a different data sets or notebooks from the people that you follow, or the people that follow you. Over here on the homepage, when you go to the compete section, you will come to the competitions where different companies host their competitions that you can participate in. These companies also have cash reward as well as swags, and just some are just beginner friendly problems that you can come and solve to practice your data science or ML skills, even deep learning skills. When you come to the data section, you will be greeted with the data sets. Kaggle is the known place for any sort of data set that you want. Uh, it can be a very simple data set to a very complex one. So yeah, you can come to the data section and find it. When you come to notebooks, you will find this is the basically the explore for different sort of notebooks. You can also search for a notebook of a particular category that you want. You can come here to the new notebook button to create your own new notebook. And when it comes to notebook, you have options of making a script or a Python script or a notebook. You also get the option to choose from Python, between Python and R, depending upon what language you are comfortable using. So this is how you create the new notebook. And once you have created, you can go and save the notebook so that the people on Kaggle can see it. When you come to communities, this is a section that I think I skipped, but this is a section where we discuss. So as when you saw, this is the kind of discussion forum for you guys. So you can come and post your queries over here, join the community, and post any sort of queries that you have, or anything related to data science or ML that you have, or any questions that you want to know. And these are also great place to find resources to learn stuff, so you can always get it from here. To the courses section, you will find different sort of courses that you can take and complete. Kaggle provides a huge range of courses for you to take up, and you can obviously do it anytime you want. The courses are free, and you can now earn certificates. So everybody nowadays wants certificates, so here you go. All right. So I think that's pretty much it regarding Kaggle. Uh, I I did not talk much about TPUs and GPUs, but all I want to say is Kaggle gives you a 42-hour quota, as you can see, GPU available for this week. So per week you get 42 hours of GPU time, which you can use to train your models and basically boost up your training speed and make your learning process of the model faster. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I did not cover how to make account on Kaggle, but I'm pretty sure you're big enough to figure that out on yourself. So I think this session was helpful to you. Apologies if I said something wrong or something misleading, which I doubt I said something like that. But if I did, I apologize for that. And yeah, if you want to follow me on Kaggle, you can come and follow me. You can check out my notebooks, my work over here. Search Ayush Mishra and you will find it. And just wanted to say these medals, these numbers don't mean anything, okay? So this is like, don't think if someone has like good ranking and stuff, he's good at stuff. So these are just numbers and titles that you get. But I would suggest that you should focus more on gaining knowledge than gaining these titles, because these titles in real world only help when you are actually a Kaggle grandmaster or something. Other than that, just focus on learning, because Kaggle is a very great place to learn and enhance your skills. And it provides you basically with the data sets, the experts that you need in the discussion forums. And trust me, the experts, the Kaggle grandmasters, do reply to you. You can personally reach out to them on Gmail. I once was reading through a notebook and I did not understand things in it. So I mailed the author of the notebook who wrote the code, and he was kind enough to help me out on email by explaining me each line. I had just started off with Kaggle at that point, so he was kind enough to help me out with everything. Uh, so yeah, I think this session was helpful to you. I'm sorry if I dragged this session too long, but I tried to cover as many things as I could in the small in the short video. So yeah, come join Kaggle, and hopefully you can do uh, many things on Kaggle and learn a lot. So yeah, that would be